She did get nerfed, so I don't know if today's the day. But I believe in She-Hulk. I think we can get a nice split with She-Hulk. I'm optimistic. Okay. Okay. Oh, chat! The day she got nerfed, but it doesn't matter. She-Hulk doesn't care. She-Hulk is immune. She-Hulk. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Marvel Snap video. Today what I have for you is what I think is the biggest winner of the patch. I talked about this in the patch review video, and I talked about this a lot on stream. I think Deathwave is in a really good spot post-patch. And it's weird, because, like, I talk about, like, the reasons why I think Deathwave's in a good spot. But I feel like people just either don't agree with me, or, like, just don't... Like, I'm confused, but I don't know. So, like, for instance, Aero got nerfed, right? And Aero was a big part of Deathwave. So, the games where you don't draw a wave, you're probably a little bit worse with Deathwave. But the games where you don't draw a wave, if you just still have the Bucky Barnes Carnage Killmonger package, it's still just like a pretty strong deck, right? Like just the destroy package is really good. And then you're still running like Hood to have the demon, which is good. You still have Squirrel Girl to get priority early. You have Yondu to grow your death and also blow up key cards. You know, then you just have like the destroy package, which is really good. And so like, yes, She-Hulk got nerfed. Yes, Aero got nerfed. And you're playing both of these cards, so it's kind of weird to play both of these cards when they got nerfed. But you're playing both of these cards, but their like effect is minimally nerfed. Where like I feel like this is like actually the intended purpose of Aero in this deck. So like you play wave, you can play 2 or 3 cards on the last turn. Your opponent cannot. So when your opponent can only play 1 card, if you Aero, it's just old Aero. Like it's the same thing, right? So like if I wave turn 5 and I have Aero She-Hulk or Aero Death, I'm just gonna win in the same way Deathwave has always won, right? Like the change just doesn't matter. Yeah, it kind of matters if they have, like, I don't know, if they have, like, Sarah or something in play. But Sarah was already good against Wave. If they have their own She-Hulk, it's good. But it was already good against Deathwave, right? Like, your matchup didn't get worse. In fact, your opponent's counterplay just got worse also, because they can't Aero your dump turn, right? Like, if they have priority, and they have Aero, you can still just play your cards, and then play Aero yourself. Like, you have a lot of options. Like, I feel like Deathwave actually is in a great spot post-patch. And, you know, people don't agree with me, which is fine. It's fine to disagree. But I think this deck is super strong. I also love playing Deathwave. And Deathwave is, like, a really strong deck. It's pool 3 only. Like, a lot of these cards are really budget-friendly. I think you could easily climb here. I don't snap. I don't retreat. And I was up, like, 20 to 30 cubes just playing it on stream. You know, there's a whole blot on it in the footage you're going to see. This is the kind of deck I love to play. I love playing the Destroy cards. I love playing Carnage. I love, you know, Yondu's a great card. Hood's a great card. I don't think Hood's optimal in the Deathwave deck. I've played a lot in the Deathwave deck, and I actually think Hood's not that good. I think Nova's probably better, and I think Iceman is probably the best option out of all of them. I think it's Iceman. I think I would swatch Hood for Iceman if you really want to. But I am like 7 splits in on Hood now, and I really, really want a good Hood split. I want, you know, something there where I keep playing Hood. But so keep that in mind. I think Deathwave's in a great position. People talk about the Shuri matchup too. I think Deathwave actually has a pretty good Shuri matchup. I prefer Deathwave in the Shuri matchup. But, you know, maybe it's 50-50. If the player of Shuri is really good at playing Shuri, it's maybe 50-50, but I think on average, I prefer Deathwave for me. But yeah, I mean, I think this deck is really good, and I don't think the balance changes really make a huge difference to Deathwave. The really thing that pushed Deathwave out before was Leech. And Leech, you'll see less of now that people are playing less Thanos. As the day went on, less and less Thanos players showed up for me. Less and less Leech showed up for me. You can beat Sandman with this deck if you know they're a Sandman deck, because you just have like good cards to deal with Sunspot. You have Killmonger, and you have Killmonger to deal with Ebony Maw and Sunspot. You have Bucky Barnes and Carnage to get a lot of power out early, where you can even beat the Sandman decks with Wave. Like, you know, I really think Deathwave's in a great spot, because I've seen a lot of Sandman today, a lot less Leech, and Leech is what was holding you back. I think this deck is great. I definitely think you can climb with it. If you have an infinite yet and you're comfortable with Deathwave, I think this is a great time to play Deathwave. But, you know, that's just my opinion. You're going to see a lot of footage. I really, really enjoy Deathwave. I think it's strong. Again, I think this is the biggest winner of the patch. Rip Quinjet, by the way. But I hope you guys enjoy. I will see you all tomorrow for another Marvel Snap video. I am going to be streaming a lot again tomorrow. I'm going to be doing a lot more fun stuff. And I hope to see you there if you enjoy my Twitch streams. But I hope everyone has a great day. And I hope to see you all tomorrow. God, another Patriot deck. Everything has been Patriot today. It's actually just all Patriot. Of course, of course. It's the truth. You don't have to thank me for telling the truth. I'll tell the truth any day. Alright, we have Killmonger. Killmonger kind of stomps them, I feel like. Killmonger is very good into the Patriot deck. Oh, you love to see it, chat. Oh my god, we hit the Patriot! Wait. Oh my god, chat, I don't snap, but that's too juicy. We have to snap on that, right? That's actually perfect. We have to do that. Oh my god. That's so good. That's so good. I don't know what that means, Sky. I'm worried to say that out loud. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna Google it, but everyone might not want to Google this. Man, they just fed our shield. They just fed our Carnage too. Generous gamers today. Is this the turn? This is probably the turn I sent. This is probably the turn I Killmonger, right? Killmonger this turn seems good. We get to Killmonger, and then we get to Demon, which is really good. And then we can soak She-Hulk and get Death, which is really good. Chat, they should have retreated. They totally should have retreated. Crunching in the mic? Oh, I'm so sorry, Top Deck Tony. I was sucking on a cough drop. I'm so sorry. It was a toxic move on my part. I'll get this 8-cuber for you, though. This is an 8-cuber just for you. Should have waited for Ultron. We're beating Ultron either way, right? Where it just doesn't matter. Because we just get to go Bucky Barnes here to win Rickety Bridge, and then we get to do this. I guess we lose to Shang-Chi. They can't. They're not playing Shang-Chi though. We also get to play for middle now too. And this is great against Aero. There's just no way we lose this, right? Like we beat Ultron. We beat. I literally can't think of anything. We're winning all lanes too. They could kill... Yeah, Ultron's fine. They stayed in for the 8 cubes. Went exactly according to plan. No, you're good, Tony. Don't worry. You don't gotta... You're all good. Don't worry. Tony, do you... have I seen you in Jeff Hoagland's chat before? I feel like your name sounds familiar. Have I seen you on Jeff Hoagland's stream? Do you type it... Yeah, Leech is very annoying. I think it's amazing, by the way. I mean, maybe they just want Leech as like a safety valve. Maybe they just really care about Leech. But it blows my mind that they nerf like 5 cards that you could just nerf Leech, and Leech would probably be fine, but they don't nerf Leech at all. It's kind of crazy. I mean, like, I'm not saying it's wrong, but I am saying, like, they kind of nerfed everything but Leech, right? Like, Leech was like they didn't nerf Leech and they didn't nerf Shuri. I actually don't even think Leech stops that deck that hard. Like, it's definitely good. But, like, I played a lot of Sarah Darkhawk, and Sarah Darkhawk, like, I would win when I get Leeched. And you can play around Leech better in that deck than you can in others. Where, like, it is kind of unfortunate, but I don't even think it's unwinnable. I think it's more for Deathwave. I think Leech is more for Deathwave than anything. But, like, they also just... they talked about changing Leech to, like, just till the end of turn and stuff like that. I feel like that would have been a generally better change, personally. I think that generally would have been a better change. They reveal first, so I'm not that worried about Killmonger. I think I'd play the Demon. I'm a little worried about Killmonger, though. Maybe don't. Don't play Demon and just Soak. I kind of like don't play Demon and just Soak. And then if they play Wave, it's fine. I really want my Demon to live, and I'm kind of worried about that. Adam Warlock, Ebony Maw. Oh my god. So they're okay, so they're Galactus. Wait, are they... Why are they... They're playing Squirrel Girl, Ebony Maw, and Adam Warlock. Okay, we got their Killmonger. We want our Killmonger now. Which we are 1 in 4. Our Killmonger would be great here. We don't draw Killmonger, but we do draw Wave. I think letting them draw another card if we Wave is fine, right? Like, this is actually just okay. And we have good cards for the last turn. And we can blow this up, too. We can blow this up, which is good. I want priority, which is why I'm doing this. Normally you wouldn't play the demon so you can play She-Hulk, but I want priority so I can go Death and Shang-Chi. Yeah, that's what I've never seen Adam Warlock in Galactus. Galactus Ebony Maw. They're probably, this might be Sandman or something. I don't know. I honestly have no idea what they're doing, though. I don't know, I don't know why you're playing Ebony Maw and Adam... I mean, this kind of makes sense. You wouldn't play Squirrel Girl in Galactus, which is what confuses me the most. But, like, Ebony Maw and Adam Warlock makes sense in Galactus or something. But, like, this other stuff, I just don't get, actually, at all. Yeah, I've seen Warlock in Galactus with... Exactly. So I've seen, like, other weird stuff with Galactus, but I really don't know what they're doing. Actually, very confused. We don't have priority, which is rough, but Aero being nerfed actually makes this not the worst. So we can go play both of these. So we actually just win right if we do this, and then we can just play this here. I guess I want to reorder it. I don't care if Aero moves my Death, but I care if Aero moves my Shang-Chi, right? So I can play this. And then I'm winning all three. I don't know how they beat me. Null? Okay, we beat this with this line, though. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I have no idea what this sorcery is. I do not know what opponent's cooking. Opponent's cooking, I do not know what they're cooking with there, though. I guess just, like, null, but, like... I don't know, chat. I actually have no idea what this is. I'm actually super confused. I have no idea what that is. I think, but yeah, like, overall, I think, like, waiting to buff cards until they're sure that the nerfs were successful is fine. Like, so that way they can actually focus on one thing, you know what I mean? It's fair. This is probably where you're supposed to snap. I guess I'll snap just to end the game. I mean, I have to have a really good hand. Probably just a snap a Rooney. We're going to have Prio, too. 8-bar with the Prime. Thank you, 8-bar. Thank you so much. Yondu here is fine. Yondu into Killmonger is also fine. None of our cards are, like, super good here. They have Yondu themselves. Hitting Magneto is probably fine. I don't know what Magneto means. I'm not sure what they're playing. Wave. Oh, this is such a weird game already. Say goodbye. Hey, have fun with D&D Club. Good luck roguing it up. When is stream ending? I'm not sure. Probably till my voice gets too tired. I know that's kind of weird, but it's honestly probably going to go until my voice, like, gives out. So maybe, like, it could be a while, it could not be a while. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. I plan on definitely doing a longer stream, though, today. So they're just going to either Deathlok or Carnage here, which is totally fine. This is really nice to blow up with everything. So we're going to have a huge Carnage on the left, which is great. Hood is also great. So I think I try to blow their stuff up to deny them more power from a Carnage. I think I just blow up their Yondu to make their Carnage worse and potentially their Deathlock worse. And so, like, if they ever Deathwave me, like, I'm in a better spot than them, right? Because we're in the same spot. Okay, so we made their Carnage worse, which was kind of our plan, which we were looking for. They go She-Hulk, Squirrel Girl, which is fine. Kind of almost don't want to wave. Wave can be pretty awkward. Because the issue with wave is that they could just wave me. They have 3 cards in hand. I think I just Shang-Chi. And I allow them the ability to Killmonger. I think I play this so I don't get my Shang-Chi arrowed. And I think I just play both of these and hope that they wave me. And then I either draw She-Hulk or Death so I can play both cards. So I'm playing the Demon to play around the Aero, which is exactly what we talked about. Which is perfect. They ended up arrowing middle, which surprised me, but this is still fine. I actually wasn't expecting that. Maybe I should have sequenced it better then? I could have sequenced, like, slightly better. Huh. They still have to win here and here, so this is probably fine. Plus 12 here, plus this here. They have to go... They already played their She-Hulk, so they have to Death. And they can't... They're kind of in, like, a rock, paper, scissors themselves here. Where, like, I'm beating Death on the right. I'm also beating... They can't She-Hulk. They can't Shang-Chi me. So I think they're... I think I'm favored here. It depends what they do, though. Yeah, Death here. Played around. Okay, cool. finally got a pool 5 card into Sauron. Hey, don't worry. Sauron got downgraded, so it's just your pity pool 4. So don't worry, you still didn't get a pool 5 card. It's like, you just have to believe in the heart of the cards. If you're playing Hela, you're full heart of the cards. And I do not play into the heart of the cards well. I am not a heart of the cards gamer. Maybe in another life, but currently not very good at it. I played that deck for like an hour on stream and I did not like it. I really did. Yeah, exactly. The Yugi mentality is not doing it for me lately. I'm down too bad. Down way too bad. Alright. Deathlok middle, we greed the Killmonger because the Killmonger's really good blowing up the squirrel. Yeah. So, our Killmonger is going to be fat and juicy. We love to see it. I think I'm arrowing this turn because I want to potentially block them out here, right? The Lukuk with the raid party. Thank you, Lukuk, for the raid. Appreciate everyone being in here. Hype. Say hello to everyone from the raid. Thank you for joining the stream. And then we just soak, right? We soak and Killmonger, which seems really good. Hopefully they play to getting priority here. If they get priority here, our Killmonger's amazing. That emote is something. I don't know what's going on in that emote, but I do like it. It's fun to watch. So I can win, right? I can just go Killmonger here, +9 here, +6. I can go Killmonger, Demon, this, and this is winning everywhere. They snap me. Oh man, what does that mean? Blue marble? Am I losing to blue marble? I can play around blue marble though. This is +9. They go to 23 with blue marble. So to beat blue marble, this is +9 to 22. This is 24. So this is beating blue marble. So order differently, but this is fine. I'm actually surprised I'm really surprised they snapped that. So we're winning all 3. I think this is fine. I actually don't know how they beat me. Ultron is fine. What's my opinion on Leech? I think Leech is really boring generally. Hey, Lukok, thank you. I'm happy you like the YouTube. Thank you for checking out the stream. I really appreciate it. Very swag of you. So I think that the patch also overall is pretty good, but I think Quinjet got nerfed for no reason. I wish Quinjet did not get nerfed. I think Quinjet got nerfed for nothing. I really love Quinjet, and I'm sad that Quinjet got nerfed. I wish they just separated Thanos from the stones as well. I think that the new shop is really cool for people who are Series 3 complete or almost Series 3 complete, but I think the bigger issue is when you first start Series 3, like when you start getting matched against people who are Series 3 deep into it, you just are thrown into like a jungle, where the real issue is newer players in Series 3, and I think it doesn't help newer players in Series 3 at all. I actually think newer players in Series 3 just got like 0 help. I think it's actually probably worse for them. So like in the long run it might benefit me, but I think it's probably pretty bad for other players. It's so weird to see you have cards like Galactus. It's so funny you say that. So I have both Galactus and Thanos. Galactus I got from a cache, and Thanos I bought from the shop. But I don't have Null. So like I played Galactus like Thanos on stream today, but I just actually didn't have Null, which is so funny. Like it's kind of messed up, and I feel pretty like very lucky for sure, but that's just so funny. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, right? Like, starting the game today is just actually probably hell, which sucks. Like, that really sucks. If you're a new player, it's really tough out there for you, basically, right? Like, you're unironically, you're not eating good at all. You know what I mean? Like, you're just not eating good at all. But, like, for me, who's almost Series 3 complete, has a few Series 4 cards, way more Series 5 cards than he should, it just doesn't matter at all. But, like, I still recognize that it's probably not a good thing, right? Like, it's probably a detriment. I kind of want to almost pass, so I get the most cards here that I can. But I think I play Aero here, so I'm better against Shang-Chi, and I go, like, Killmonger Demon last turn. And I just really hope that Killmonger doesn't get slid in here, because they already leeched, right? I feel like they need something for new players. They absolutely need something for new players. I don't know what it is, but, like, new players are way too far behind, I feel like. I was not expecting the Galactus. I was kind of focused on reading chat. I was not expecting the Galactus. Joke is good. Thanos? If we draw Shang-Chi, it's fine. I think we actually win because we drew Shang-Chi. Right? This is a win, right? I actually don't know how they beat this. They already played Soulstone, which is like their second best card here. They can wave me. They can Aero me for 8. I'm beating Aero, though. Good turn 1 snap. Very, very good turn 1 snap. Oh my god. I played against the same 3 people for like an hour straight. I was absolutely playing against the same couple of people. I don't know if that's because some people just haven't updated their game yet or something weird, but like, yeah, I was just playing against the same players, which normally doesn't happen. So I thought it was really weird, but I was definitely playing against a lot of the same players. What was I saying? Yeah, I think, like, so, I mean, it's kind of an issue with card games in general, if we're being honest, right? Like, it happens to card games just kind of all the time. But I really think they need to rethink their price model or something. Because getting, thank you, Sanjin, for the hydrate, by the way. Sure, I appreciate it, Sanjin. You're a real one. Even when you're playing Warhammer, you're still a real one. I feel like it's very important that they make sure new players come into the game. Because it doesn't matter how good a game is, right? It's just going to die without new players. Like, new players are absolutely crucial for a game. Where if they don't have a good monetization system for new players, like, it's just not going to happen, right? Like objectively, it's just that's it. You know what I mean? Like, games will just weed out if they don't get new players. And I feel like the gap between, like, players who are starting now and players who are starting before is just so large. Just got a Steampunk Falcon. Oh, I am so jealous. I played the bounce deck for like 4 days in a row, and I didn't get the Steampunk version, and I'm really jealous. I would love the Steampunk version. Yeah, I'm loving Bounce right now. Bounce has been super, super fun for me. Bounce was a really good deck for me. I have Bast pinned in my shop. I'm 100 collector's tokens away from Bast, which I think makes Bounce the best it can be. Bounce is also going to be so good next season with Hitmonkey. Hitmonkey's going to make Bounce so good. Very excited for Hitmonkey. Playing the Lockjaw and Nowhere is kind of interesting. I don't know how that's going to go for them. Guess that's fine. Yeah, like they just lost their leech because of it. Which is funny. So they actually just can't play anything big here. I could just Shang-Chi, which might be better. Shang-Chi's probably better, right, chat? Play one big thing here, but I'm winning all 3. I think it's just probably better to Shang-Chi. I've climbed 5 to 6 ranks with Hella today, but it could be because I'm confident snapping after Infinite with nothing to lose. Yeah, that's so true. Quinjet nerf before Hitmonkey, that is really sad. I actually haven't thought about that. That's a good point. So, like, Aero is kind of not different when they're only playing one card. And the fact that them playing one card is like what happens in Deathwave when you wave them. It tends to be really good. From my experience. That's been my experience so far. Yeah, I definitely think it's worth a try. I don't think it's been bad. I also just really like this deck. I'm going to be honest. I think this deck is really fun. But, you know. Shuri deck just got better as well. You can pass. I don't think Shuri... How did Shuri get buffed? I don't think Shuri deck got better. Did it? I don't know. Shuri pulling last card is pretty huge. For sure. Double Down is a good hit. I think the Taskmaster change was definitely the biggest change to that deck, I would say. I think Taskmaster was by far the biggest change to that deck. And then I think other than that, It wasn't really changed that much. I think I have to play Killmonger this turn, or I'm going to get... If I don't play Killmonger, they probably leech me, but leech actually isn't that bad right now, because I get to blow up both of these, right? So, like, if they leech me, it's kind of fine. Like, this and getting leech isn't that big of a deal. I think I'd rather play the Deathlok here to get rid of the Raptors, free up the space. As well as Cincinnati. I have personally been playing a lot of Storm today. Storm has been really good. I really like Storm today. And then I just death here next turn. Seems good. Marvel, sure. Yeah, this is fine. Storm and Goose. Storm and Goose has been amazing today. I played a lot of Storm and Goose today, and Storm and Goose has been like actually 10 out of 10. Storm and Goose has been very, very good. That's fine. Bad order, but it doesn't matter. I could have played around that. I could have gone Death into Wave, and Death into Wave, this wouldn't have gotten pulled. I still would have won these two either way, but it didn't matter. But I could have avoided that. I could have gone Death into Wave. Or Wave into... Yeah, Death into Wave. And then that wouldn't have gotten pulled, because Wave would have been here. Thank you so much for making it to the end of my Marvel Snap video. I'm currently making a Marvel Snap video every day, so if you do enjoy, please consider liking and subscribing. It does help me out a lot. I also stream live at twitch.tv/homeboymaxwell. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you tomorrow for my next video. Have a great day.